Hi guys, today as usual we are hoping it's a better today. I just want to talk something about news that I read recently, right? About someone who passed away, a legendary person, Sir Frank Williams. This guy, he not so much about. Of course, we all know about him being a Formula One team leader and team principal who have won competitions numerous times. Many of you might know that, but I'm not sure how many of you know that he was involved in a terrible accident. All right, in 1985, if I'm not mistaken, and due to that accident, he became a quadriplegic. Quadriplegic meaning that he is unable to move his hands and legs. All right, so imagine how life is like when you can't move your hands and your legs, right? Especially if you are somebody who's used to be involved in racing and racing cars, it's so ironic, right? So of course, naturally everybody would have thought that after this tragedy he would just retire from racing and probably stay in a retirement home or a care center. However, the coolest thing to me about Sir Frank Williams is about the fact that he didn't just retire, didn't give up. He decided to get up and continue with such motivation, right? To compete in races and to lead his team to compete in races and continue the fight to win F1, right? So of course, as all of us in our short lives on earth, we face many obstacles, many disappointments, many things that make us feel negative, right? And we think that, what can I do? Things don't go my way. And when this happens, sometimes it is very instructive when we look at these other people, right, who face tragedies that are so that will just break us, and yet they got up, dusted themselves off and continued with the battle. All right, so I think there's a lot to be learned from Sir Frank Williams' life, namely never giving up and maintaining the competitive spirit. So I think that today for me, a reflection this evening is that whatever the challenges I face in my life, and you guys, us as humans, all right, we need to confront them and make effort with our God-given brains to see how we can, maybe we can't completely correct things, but how can we somewhat improve. Okay, let's not talk about Sir Frank Williams level, but even a level of, let's say, us as average Joes, right? Average Jane and average Joe. Let's say you want to get fit, okay, you want to have a good body, and you find dieting a challenge, right? So you can ask yourself, how can I maybe just make that one meal, right? We eat 3 or 4 times a day. How can I make that one meal a healthy meal? Or if you want to do intermittent fasting, how can I just fast for one meal? Okay, start with small habits. Okay, I'm telling this for myself as well. So when I'm facing goals that I want to achieve, I need to ask myself, how do I start with small steps every day? Some days you might not make it, but at least if you're unable to do or take a massive step, you can still take a little step. If you feel that it's already, let's say, almost midnight and you're watching this video and you're asking yourself, what can I do? It's almost midnight, I'm gonna go to bed, I'm just watching this video, how can I improve myself today? Well, there's still things you can do. Look around your room, let's see if there's any objects there that you've been meaning to clean up for a long time and you left it for months or for years, right? So you can ask yourself, why not I clean the room up a bit, some amount of cleaning before you sleep. All right, or for the lazy bums out there, who don't like to brush your teeth, go and brush your teeth, man, before you sleep. Okay, so all these little things we can try to implement in our lives, even in the worst of days. Let's say nothing goes right in the day, at least you cleaned your room and brush your teeth, and maybe play some nice music before you have your nap or before you sleep. So the issue of being motivated, right, performing at the peak is something that is very challenging for us because we are not celebrities, right? Of course I talk about Sir Frank Williams, but for the there are other celebrities, for example Hollywood stars, who have all the best dietitians, chefs and all to keep the best of body, all right, who can go for God knows what massages and holidays to take a break from mental stress, all right, which are not something that many of us have, all right. Some of us might be living in cramped rooms with roommates, all right. How are you going to rest? You come back after a tough night shift, okay, and during this time you have to sleep and your roommate is talking to a girlfriend, or the outside is noisy and you need to get up in the morning and go face your boss, your supervisor, who's probably not the most laid back person, all right. So how do you manage all these things? How can you find that little moment of peace mentally and so on? So for us regular Janes and Joes, we who don't have the luxury of celebrities, we have to do the little things at least, okay. Listen to some music in your phone, take a warm bath if possible, okay. Learning to meditate even in a uncomfortable and noisy environment. So these are some of the things we can do. I talked about Sir Frank William because he's a famous name, and many especially sports fans, motorsport fans, who know him. And when you see that he, especially for someone who does not have to work that much, right? I mean, relatively is an advanced country and their welfare system is relatively good. You could have just so easily given up. So tempting to give up, okay, but he chose to fight on, all right. And in a sense, it's a big example. So when I felt some days when I'm not motivated and all, right, I used to read up on people who reach great heights and so on to make myself somewhat motivated. And friends, it's something for you guys as well. For those who did not know Sir Frank Williams, you can Google, go to YouTube, Wikipedia and so on, get to know him. So I hope that by seeing how he faced challenges will inspire, right, all of us to face our own little challenges in life, okay. So I believe that if we keep at it, whatever challenges we face over time, we can solve it with little steps. You won't even realize it. Let's say you start your habit, you spend about 10 minutes a day in your habit that you want to improve yourself on, and by 2 or 3 months you're gonna find that you've already made some progress, all right. So do share and comment about how you guys, who inspires you guys, and how you guys face life challenges, all right. Maybe you have some tips to share with others, and I hope that whatever you guys share, right, your own tips, how you face challenges, can also be inspiring to others. And in this way, all of us can sort of move forward in life despite the ups and downs that come with it, okay. I talk about this as a very average guy, as a person who also falls down a lot in life and then try to get back up, try to move forward. And by sharing these things with you all, I hope that at least 1 or 2 of you all might be inspired to find solutions. And those who've already found solutions, those who already overcome their challenges, maybe you all can share what method you all use, right, to find the solutions, okay. I think I've been blabbering for too long, but if it makes maybe 1 or 2 of anybody who watches this take some positive action, then I think I've succeeded. And so with that, I end my vlog, all right. The Better Today concept. Take care guys, bye bye, see you next time, all right.